Hi guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at the text properties for the text tool in VinylCut 5. Just quickly switch to the intro here. Okay, so today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We've got more videos there like this and also different categories of software we cover. We do upload videos daily, so just keep an eye there for any updated content. Okay, back in the program here. So, first of all, to locate your text tool, if you have not watched the previous tutorial yet, it'll be here on your side left panel, and it's a little icon and looks like a T. Now, if you click and keep on this icon with your mouse, left mouse, it will pop up a pop-up menu with more tools under that. So just keep in mind any icon that's got a little black arrow, if you click and keep in, it'll show you what else is under that icon. So now, first here on our right, this is to locate your text properties. You'll go to the icon with the letter A, select that, and it will pop up all your options. So then first off, we've got the view section. Now this will be let's just go to start about all will be default. This will be which fonts basically you can view from the font panel here. So if you're under all and we click this, then it will be every single font installed on your computer. Now what you can also do, let's say you've got a font you like, select it, and then it's a little heart with a plus. You can click that and then it will send it to your favorites. So then if we go to view and we select favorites from the drop down menu, now under your fonts it will only show your favorites. So if there's a few fonts you're using for the project and you keep using the same ones and you don't want to navigate through the whole list, this is a very great way to do that. And then if you want to remove a font from your favorites, let's say you're no longer using it for the project, then you can always go to the little heart with a minus now. You click that, and once we click here you will see it's no longer there. Then let's say we go to view again, but this time we select this project. So now this will be all the fonts located in this project. So if we click now, you'll see we've got quite a few here now. And then what this does is that, let's say we're here on another page, we have fonts there as well. It will save those ones to this project under the view as well. So this is quite handy, so you can quickly see which fonts you're using and keep it consistent. Okay, now when we head to the actual text section, we can let's say we grab our selection tool here on the left. Then you select your text, and now the first one, I'm sure most of you already know what these do, but we'll just cover it anyways. So the first one will be bold. If you click this, your text will go bold if your font allows it. Same with the italic. If you click that, your text will become italic, but same way, only if your font allows it will it show. You've got a refresh button, so if you're adding new fonts. Then we've got the alignment to justify left, center, right, or to keep the basically keep it consistent. So if you're working on a paragraph and that, it's quite handy. So the first one, this will only work if you have a string of text with multiple lines. It's by default on justify left. Then we can put it on center, as you can see the text change, and justify right. And then this one will try to keep your spacing, as you can see, aligned according to the text block rather than the text itself. Let's go back to the left. Now yeah, also it's a handy tool, or a handy thing to know is if you go to your text tool here on the left, you select that icon and then you select your text, you can actually change the properties and style of individual letters. So let's say you grab the T, then you can go here to, let's say, the size, or let's rather go bold for now. So now you can make that letter individually bold or italic. Now the same applies for all these settings here at the bottom. And then yeah, but for now let's just switch back to all the text. So we'll go to our selection tool. Now I've got all our text selected. So the first option here we have under the new is size. As you can imagine, if we set this, it will just set this size of your text. Same way you can do that with single letters. So if you want to make the entry letter larger than the rest, this helps. Width, this will be the width of your actual letters. So if we set this, you can see it actually sets the letters wider. And then we've got your tracking. This will be the space between your letters. So some text, you'll see they'll be like this on each other. So if you want to have some more breathing room, you can just set the tracking up and have it a bit more readable. Then next we've got the leading. Once again, this will only work if you have multiple lines. So this is pretty much the distance between lines. So if we just adjust this quick, you can see you can either increase it or decrease it, and then it goes into the minus as well. So if you want your text to set a bit more tight, or you want more breathing room, that does help. Then the V offset here. Now this pretty much just sets your text on the vertical axis, so up and down. So once again, you can adjust that as well. So if you want to fine tune the placement, but this also does help if you're using, let's say, text on an arc or on a path. Then you can set, let's say it's a circle, you can set just where the text is in that circle, if it's higher or lower. We do cover that in another tutorial, so just you can check that out for more detail. Then under here by the rotate, let's say we're selecting a letter. You can now do the same. You can now actually rotate this letter individually, which there is actually times you do use this, especially when it comes to more like logo designs and so forth. It's quite a handy feature. Other than that, that is the overview of the basic text tools, which you'll be using in most of your projects if you're using text. Otherwise, let's just head to the website quick and see what we have here. So if you head to softwaretraining.co.za, then you can find this video and more videos like this. As you can see, we've got quite a few different categories we'll be covering. And then you can also search on top here if you're looking for something specific. You don't want to filter through all the videos. And if you don't find what you're looking for, then you can go here, submit a request, or request a training video, and then we will make that for you. Otherwise, just